Hey guys, Bradley here from Armour Detail Supply, and today we have a different kind of video. Now, every product company loves to just tell you how easy their products are to use, how great they are, what they've got new going on. But what I've never seen a company do is tell you some of the issues you might have with that product and how you can proactively fix them while you're using it. So today we are going to go over specifically our Armour PRO coating now that it's available for everyone. But if you're doing a coating install with another brand of coating or one of our other coatings, this video and these tips will also apply. Before we start, I want to say this is not a warning video, it is a troubleshooting guide. Quartz Pro is not a difficult coating to use, and I'll prove it, but I want to talk to you about how to recognize fast flash times, smearing, and other such issues, especially when you're working under not so ideal conditions like temperature, heat, humidity. So let's hop into tip number one. Tip number one is all about understanding flash times and not getting into too big of a working area that can get you into some trouble. A lot of times working in smaller areas and having an easier removal experience will be a much more enjoyable process, as well as more efficient process, rather than trying to work really large sections and starting to fight a coating. So what I want you to understand is when someone says they have a certain flash time on a coating, this Pro coating, we say anywhere from 15 to 60 seconds. It's really going to depend on your environment. Now, what does that mean? As soon as you start applying a coating in an area, that flash time is starting. It does not start once you've finished a whole panel. Because let's say I'm doing this hood, it may take me a minute to go ahead and apply to the whole hood. By then, wherever I started has already been a minute. So then you're gonna be, if you have a 60-second flash time, you're gonna need to jump right back over to where you started very quickly. So if you stick to just smaller sections, you will have a much more enjoyable experience, and you'll be able to manage that wipe off and not get too far ahead of yourself. So let's really just dig in and show you what that looks like. So let's show you applying the Pro coating in a 2x2 section. That's gonna mean I'm gonna split this hood into 3 different sections. So we're gonna follow our directions and create our nice X. We're gonna box in our edges. And then we are gonna start at one of the corners and go ahead and fill that in with circular motions, just like a wax. Now, as you can see, this is already flashing. I'm getting over to here, and now I am done applying. As you can see, this section has already started to flash, it's already starting to level out, and it's even already starting to dry out, because from when I went to here over to here, it had already been probably 15, 20, maybe 30 seconds. So that is my flash time. So I'm working my 2x2 area, and I can go right into the removal. So as you can see with that wipe off, I had a super easy, simple wipe off experience. I wasn't fighting the coating at all. And I'm in not so ideal conditions. Our garage right now is about 80 degrees in here. Sean behind the camera is sweating. I'm starting to sweat. It's probably 60 to 70% humidity in here. So even doing, a decently large, 2x2, 3x3 section, I'm splitting this hood into 3. I'm able to get a really, really easy application and wipe off. But let's show you on this other side of the hood. Let's try to do 2/3 of the hood, and let's see if it gets a little bit more difficult, and really show you guys if I were to leave it too long, what will happen and why it's just easier to go through smaller sections and really make your wipe off super easy. So I put a little bit more on my applicator this time because I'm doing a much larger section. I'm doing about double the size of what I did previously. So I have about 20 or so drops on the applicator. So now I need to work this really large section. And it also gets a little bit cumbersome because now I have to do, my X mark to spread out the coating off the whole, kind of panel that I need to do, or the whole section. So now, and I'm gonna work specifically at the same speed. Now, if I was doing this, trying to do this myself and actually do this large of a section, I would probably work with a little bit more intent and a little bit more speed, but I'm gonna work at the same speed that I did with that other section so we can see what happens, you know, if you do a larger section. And I'm even gonna let this sit. So let's say you believed that our flash time we said on the bottle was 30 to 60 seconds. You believe this was the size working section you could do. You would think right now you were done. So now you're gonna, you know, you would think you'd start your stopwatch now. So we're gonna wait 30 seconds. So I've got some time. I'm gonna put my bottle down. I'm gonna go grab my towels and let's watch what the coating's doing. So you can see it's definitely flashing, still liquid. You can start to see it start to dissipate a little bit. You're seeing that haze form. You're seeing some sweat beads in some of the higher, you know, the higher applied areas, especially over here. You see those nice sweat beads. And then in some areas, it's going even almost clear to where you can't even see that there's any coating on there. That's really telling you that coating is ready to come off. But let's say we're gonna wait another 10 seconds, 15 seconds or so, and really just show you that it does get more difficult if you leave it too long and you try to work at too large of a section. So I'll grab my first wipe towel. And right now, it feels a little bit more grabby than the first application section. Now, it's not impossible to remove, and you can see I'm still easily able to remove this. You know, this is still easily removable, but it's not giving me the easy, nice and smooth wipe off experience that, you know, Pro was really designed for, because you're working too large of a section and leaving it sit too long. So as you can see, doing larger sections is doable, but you still want to manage that flash time and make sure you're not getting out to a working area that you can't come back from. So my recommendation, stick to your smaller areas, 2x2, 3x3, maybe 4x4. Then you'll have a really easy wipe off experience, a much more enjoyable application experience, and a more efficient application experience because you're not stressing, you're not overworking yourself trying to get the coating off, and it's just an easy removal, go on to the next section, easy removal, go on to the next section. Don't stress the coating application, don't rush yourself, take your time, and you're gonna have a much better experience with the removal of Pro and any coating that you use. So tip number 2 is all about cross-hatching and not overworking the product while you're applying it, especially with the Pro coating as it works off a dual phase bonding system. If you do that cross-hatch motion, that second hatch acts as the leveling wipe and initiates that second phase of bonding, which will in turn make the coating flash really fast after you do that hatch. So sticking with the way we recommend, which is doing circular motions and only going through the panel one time, is going to give you the longest amount of flash time. So let's really show you what happens when you do a crosshatch with this coating as well as many other coatings that are on the market. Crosshatching will really make coatings flash faster if you're working in not so ideal conditions. So we're just going to add a little bit of coating. I'm only going to do a small area here just to show you what it looks like. So typically you would do your straight line motion. You're going to go through the panel like that, and then you would do your crosshatch. Now this coating is starting to bond right now. As soon as I do this second hatch, now it is initiating that second phase of bonding on that first layer, and you're really getting a much faster flash. As you can see, it's already gone almost completely hazy because that second phase of bonding and that coating and that solvent is starting to flash really, really quickly. So the way we recommend is to do circular motions and only go through the panel one time, not to overwork the product, and you're gonna get the longest flash time and the easiest application experience. The next tip is what me and DJ like to call the lazy removal. We see this all too often watching videos of people removing coatings and applying coatings. So what we mean when we say the lazy removal is we see people wiping off coatings like they're using a detail spray, where they're using very fluid, very light pressure, straight line motions. And what this does is actually push more coating around than it does absorb it into the towel. The best way to remove a coating is small overlapping circles, because what this does is it pulls the coating or whatever product it is into the towel, as well as don't be afraid, you know, especially if you're working in non-ideal conditions, to put a little bit of work behind the towel. You don't need to treat this like you're wiping a baby's butt. Really put some, you know, some kind of, you know, not really force, but put some work behind removing the coating. And you're gonna have a much better removal experience by doing that. And you're really gonna be picking up the most amount of coating and removing it so that you're not having all these issues with spreading coating around and having a bad removal experience. So the next tip is not using enough product. This is another big one, because using too little a product is going to cause a fast flash, which again is going to cause a harder wipe off and a harder coating experience. So what we mean when we say this is I haven't added any more coating on this for at least a panel. If I apply this coating and I try to work this really large section, you can see it's almost hazing instantly, right? Because there's very little coating. You're not seeing any beading action. You can really hardly see that the coating is even being applied. This is too little coating, and you're gonna have too fast of a flash, and you're not gonna get the film build that, you know, is designed with a ceramic coating to get onto the paint. So what you really need to do is load up your applicator with enough product. For every 2x2, 3x3 section, we like to do about 10 to 12 drops. And what you really want to see is this. So as you can see, you can clearly see where the coating is being applied. You can see some heavy areas, you can see some beading action, some sweating, and you can really see that that is liquid on the surface. That is what you want to see when you're doing your application. If you're instantly seeing haze, or you can really barely tell that the coating is being applied, you do not have enough, and you need to reload that applicator so that you give yourself enough flash time, as well as give yourself enough coating that can give you the film build the coating is designed for. So the last and final tip is making sure you're using fresh sides of your removal towels every single panel, as well as halfway through the vehicle, swapping the sides of your applicator. So first off, the towels. If your towels are starting to get loaded up, when you go for the removal, it's not gonna pick up the solvent layer that needs to be removed to allow the coating to be crystal clear, and you're gonna have a very smeary wipe off experience. So what we suggest, every panel is a new side. Whether you're doing a couple sections on that panel, totally fine. But let's say you use this side on the hood, you're gonna flip that towel over and you're gonna use this side on the fender or whatever next panel you're going for. So you may need a couple of these towels depending on how many panels are on the car. And then next up, the applicator. So these applicators, especially if you're taking your time like you should and like we recommend to get your coating perfect and have the best application experience, it may take you an hour and a half, maybe up to 2 hours to fully coat your car, which is totally normal. However, if you're using this applicator throughout the whole vehicle and it's sitting, you know, this is constantly sitting in the air, reacting with the, the oxygen in the air, reacting with the humidity and starting to cure. If you keep using this for over that whole 1.5 hour, 2 hour application, it will start to get a little smeary and start to get a little bit gummy. So what we recommend is if you notice that, and you will really notice that as you're applying it, you'll start to see that it kind of flashes just really quickly. Flip that applicator over at least halfway through the car. You may need to go through, you know, an applicator and a half or 2 applicators on a vehicle. That's totally fine. Using a fresh side is going to give you fresh coating on the application and really give you the best flash, the best removal, and the best application experience. Alrighty guys, now you have learned all of the tips and tricks to get the absolute best application experience out of your ceramic coating installation, more specifically our Armour PRO coating, so you are armed and ready to troubleshoot any issues you might have during your installation. So now it's time for you to get out there and have some fun detailing.